Hello fun people, I'm Isaac Carlson, and today we're going to be exploring whether or not Elsa is a bad sister to Anna, because to be honest, I really didn't like how Anna was being treated by her older sister in their second adventure. In Frozen, Elsa was apprehensive to get close to Anna, and that resulted in her running away to the North Mountain to seek isolation. She was fighting to keep everyone in her life safe and to find a place that allowed her to become her true self, and that all stemmed from the trauma of almost killing her only sister with her magical powers. While I still think there could have been more communication on Elsa's part when Anna continuously reached out to her, I at least understood where Elsa was coming from in this story. At the end of Frozen though, after Anna is willing to give her life to save Elsa, there seems to be a new chapter beginning in Elsa and Anna's relationship. They agreed that they would never shut the door on one another again.
I like the open gates.
We are never closing them again.
And after all of these events that they had endured, Elsa seems to become comfortable being herself in Arendelle, surrounded by those she loves. Of course, we continue to see her dealing with how her powers affected Anna, but the Snow Queen also seems more willing to reach out to Anna and is ready to love and support her with her entire being. But then Elsa starts hearing a literal call to adventure in Frozen 2, and then she doesn't seem like the Elsa we had been shown after the first film. No longer did Elsa seem like the queen who was bringing together her family in Arendelle through celebrations, making sandwiches for her sister, and biking through the castle hallways down the stairs in Olaf's Frozen Adventure and Frozen Fever. She seemed to be a really reserved person again who wouldn't let people in, which is epitomized in her inability to let loose during the charades game. Maybe she got better over time, but when we see her, she's had 3 years to loosen up in front of her sister, the troll-raised boyfriend, a snowman, and a reindeer. How can someone not be comfortable and have a great time at a party like that? The siren voice gets into Elsa's head, and from then on it feels like Elsa is unwilling to accept the help that Anna is desperately attempting to give her, which I found so frustrating. When the voice starts to be heard by Elsa, she decides not to share what's going on with anyone, including her sister, which goes against what she had promised to Anna.
Okay, I don't understand. You've been hearing a voice and you didn't think to tell me?
I didn't want to worry you.
We made a promise not to shut each other out.
Even something as simple as being honest about what is happening in their lives for some reason seems to be impossible for Elsa, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. I don't know about you, but what Elsa was doing definitely seems like shutting out, and this only continues to get worse when Elsa becomes more self-reliant, which only leads her to push Anna aside even more. This starts immediately after Arendelle is disturbed by the four spirits, who I guess can affect the world even while the mist is mostly still up. Elsa asserts that the next right thing is to go to the Enchanted Forest to find the voice, and when Anna asks to come, Elsa at first turns her away.
Anna, no, I have my powers to protect me. You don't.
Now, here's the thing. I know there's a group of fun people that found Anna to be the annoying one, since it seemed like Anna needed to just let Elsa go because she didn't have a way to defend herself. There are some who believed in Elsa's quest and felt Anna was just being naggy and annoying throughout the adventure, and she was holding Elsa back. There's also an argument that says everything Elsa was doing was still stemming from her fear of having Anna hurt again, and that Elsa was only trying to keep her safe. And while I do think that could be argued to be a part of what Elsa was doing, to me, I don't think Elsa can be allowed to use that as an excuse to construct a barrier between her and Anna forever, especially after promising to communicate with Anna into the future. While I can understand that the trauma, like the kind Elsa experienced, will never fully go away, I thought that had mostly been resolved, especially when they enter the Enchanted Forest and they promised that they would face whatever was within those woods as one.
Promise me we do this together, okay?
I promise.
But even though they had made another promise to one another, I often felt like anytime Anna fought to keep that, Elsa attempted to keep Anna away. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below on which sister you aligned with more in Frozen 2, and whether you'd like to see more discussions exploring my thoughts around this film. But for now, let's stay focused on how exactly I saw Elsa breaking her promise to Anna. When Elsa attempts to restrain the fire spirit, Anna rushes in to help her sister and is reprimanded.
What were you doing? You could have been killed. You can't just follow me into fire. You don't want me to follow you into fire, then don't run into fire.
And when Elsa decides she must go to Atahallen, Anna begs to help protect her, but again is turned away.
Not we. Me.
What?
The Dark Sea is too dangerous for us both.
No, we do this together.
Even though Anna just wants to ensure her sister is safe, which I will admit does put her in danger as well and forces Elsa to have another thing to worry about, Elsa consistently seems unwilling to embrace her help, even after all they had been through in the past. I mean, Elsa, you're darn sisters. Protect one another. Why are you unwilling to work together? I thought they had learned how to lean on each other, accept their love for one another, and we would get to see them be a team, but oftentimes I felt like Elsa's insecurities about her powers were as intense as ever. Imagine if Frozen 2 was Elsa and Anna not separated or distant, but unified and facing the magic of the world together. Elsa with magic and Anna with a sword in hand. I mean, that's what I think sounds epic, but instead, these sisters seem to have their relationship completely strained again. It's not even just that Elsa is pushing Anna away. Elsa feels a bit demanding and pits Anna against Kristoff when she tells Anna they must leave the Northalgia tribe and leave Kristoff behind.
I don't want to put anyone at risk again. We've got to find the voice. We're going now.
It also seems like Elsa constantly places the entire blame of everyone's struggles upon herself, even though Anna assures her that she is distorting reality to hurt herself.
You are not responsible for their choices, Elsa.
No, just their deaths.
This is what I know from personal experience is not a healthy way to perceive yourself, and I don't think Elsa is deliberately attempting to get attention or try to make people sympathize with her, but it's still so hard to see Elsa push away all the truths that Anna is attempting to share with her.
Remember the song? Go too far and you'll be drowned. Who will stop you from going too far?
That, paired with Elsa's unwillingness to listen to Anna's warnings of the danger that they were all in, makes me feel like Elsa doesn't trust Anna.
I don't want to stop you from that. I don't want to stop you from being whatever you need to be. I just don't want you dying, trying to be everything for everyone else too.
Even though Anna believed in Elsa with her entire being, Elsa continuously felt she needed to do everything on her own. In Elsa's mind, it seemed like she believed the only way to protect Anna was to put herself at risk and forge ahead by herself. And here, when she literally sends Anna and Olaf away on an ice boat, is when I really became furious with Elsa. I just kind of felt like Olaf sitting on the boat thinking, I'm not supposed to feel angry with this movie, but somehow it's getting under my skin, and Anna feels the exact same way.
Elsa pushed me away too and didn't even say goodbye.
You have every right to be very, very mad at her.
And here's the other thing. Elsa pushes Anna away as a way to keep her sister safe, but how safe was she really in the Enchanted Forest, especially after Elsa allows herself to be drowned by Atahallen's knowledge? After allowing Anna into this dangerous place filled with powerful and angry spirits, this left Anna without the man she loved, without the sister she adored, and without one of her closest friends. All while she comes to realize that Arendelle might need to fall in order for balance to be restored. I know Elsa doesn't deliberately cause Anna to be completely alone, but again, Anna was following Elsa based on a promise they made to each other when they entered the forest, and Elsa breaking that promise and pursuing her self-appointed mission on her own did have an effect on Anna. While Elsa was singing, changing clothes, and confronting a memory of her mother, Anna was at the bottom of a cold, wet, and dark cave. It just felt to me that in this story again, Elsa can go do whatever she wants with her magical powers with no repercussions, while Anna has to struggle, grow, and make the difficult decisions that save everyone. In Frozen, Anna was willing to sacrifice her life, and in Frozen 2, she was willing to sacrifice her kingdom. Elsa, on the other hand, just seems to continue to explore her magic by herself and do whatever she wants. And these differing experiences are really felt after Anna brings down the dam and makes amends with the spirits of the Enchanted Forest when Elsa and Anna's reunion occurs. Again, similarly to how they were going to take on the Enchanted Forest together, This feels extremely one-sided. I understand that Anna is a more emotional and open person than Elsa, but how is it possible that Anna is the only one crying about seeing her sister again after this entire adventure? Elsa wept when she found out that she was the fifth spirit and the siren was actually a calling from her mother. But after she almost died, there's no significant reaction when she gets to see her family again, especially when Anna was the one who saved her. I understand Elsa has been looking to understand who she was meant to be for most of her life, so it makes sense she would be emotional during those moments. But it's difficult for me to get my mind around this. How can Elsa not express anything more than a smile when her sister who loves her more than anyone else is bawling her eyes out and running towards her? I don't know about you, but I get much more emotional when other people around me are crying, and here Elsa is just a stone. This just makes it seem to me that Elsa doesn't actually feel a strong love for her sister. And then, Elsa doesn't apologize for pushing Anna away throughout their journey. Elsa's cold, self-deprecating, and distant behavior doesn't get any resolution as Elsa claims that they brought balance together, which I just don't buy. Do I think Elsa and Anna are two halves of the fifth spirit? Yes, I do. And I recently made a whole video discussion that goes into that element of their journey, which I will leave linked down below. But in my opinion, they were two separate entities who worked in parallel. I wanted them to be a team, and sure, their separate paths did influence the other, but they weren't in that together. After that, Elsa abdicated her throne, left Arendelle, and returned for occasional charade matches. And while Olaf, Sven, and Kristoff go the extra mile with celebrating Anna's coronation, Elsa isn't even present for she is busy riding in Holland, I guess? Maybe it could have been a little weird having the previous queen there, and it definitely wouldn't have emphasized the fact that Elsa is now living in the Enchanted Forest, but that seems like an event a sister should be present for. I mean, again, don't we all remember how excited Anna was for Elsa's coronation? And of course, I'm not saying Elsa and Anna need to love each other in the same exact ways, but when Elsa seems to be forcing Anna away while Anna is driven to help and be there for Elsa, they both don't seem equally invested in the relationship. To me at least, it seemed like Elsa had completely regressed from the bond that she had restored with her sister. I'm also not saying that Elsa shouldn't still be coping with what happened to her family, what her powers mean, and that she shouldn't feel a burden on her shoulders as the most powerful individual in Arendelle and the Enchanted Forest. I just don't understand why she's doing that all on her own all of the time. But let me know down below what your thoughts and theories are surrounding Elsa and Anna's relationship in Frozen 2. Also make sure to subscribe and click the beautiful bell, and then click on another magical video in the description or on the screen. Finally, as always, thanks for watching and have a magical day.